Strawberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me, I have to tell her it's not that. It's not
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are thrilled to once again return to the gateway to the West, the proud city of St. Louis, Missouri. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Condors of St. Louis. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Sullivan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Running left to give to Pacheco. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 37. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Pacheco will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Sullivan able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on first down. Sullivan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
On the check. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Ready?
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Looking to throw. Sullivan. And he rifles one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
5-9, 5-9.
Only a couple there. It's going to be brought down about the 28. When you look at this defense, this unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the 1st down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Sullivan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Tempo, 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 tempo.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, Sullivan. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Charger drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Justin Herbert looking to pass. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there, with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo? And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Derwin James with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the return man here, Daxton Hill. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Here's a give up the middle. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, just like last play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Sullivan. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Hey, check that. Street.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 43-yard line.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Off the bootleg. Sullivan. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 33. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Okay,
this offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And touchdown! A great play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Condors are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. This 2nd and 4. Off the bootleg. Sullivan. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Sullivan flushed out right. That's caught at the 25. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Sullivan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Taken at about the 36. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
On first down, Sullivan. A short one there to Fryermuth. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. But now he appears to be in some pain. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. He'll try again. And this time he finally breaks through. It's a touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 84 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today. This run's not going to go anywhere. On the tackle, it was Dane Belton.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Pacheco. There he goes, left side. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
19 Lions. Ready?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Sullivan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different look.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. first and 10. Here's Pacheco. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
In motion right is Johnston. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Isaiah Pacheco with career touchdown number 75. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point try now for Patterson. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
The score, Chargers 41, Condors 19.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Showed off the power, but not much room to run. Brought down at the 5. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, they're going to run for it here. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They find some open field here. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the